There is something that happens the moment a Great Dane meets a baby girl for the first time. It is not something you can explain. It is not something you can train. It just happens. A switch flips deep inside that enormous, gentle heart, and from that second on, that dog has one single purpose in life: to love her. Danoa is a Great Dane, and if you have never been around a Great Dane before, let me paint the picture for you. She is the size of a small horse. Her paws alone are bigger than a newborn's entire head. She takes up the entire couch just by lying down, and when she walks into a room, you feel it. But the moment little Lily came home from the hospital, something extraordinary happened. Danoa, who had always been the queen of the house, the center of every room, the one who got all the attention, did not growl, she did not back away, she did not act out. She walked slowly to the bassinet, lowered that giant head of hers with the kind of gentleness you only see in creatures who truly understand love, and she sniffed once. Then she sat down, right next to the bassinet, and she has barely moved since. If you are watching this right now and you have not subscribed yet, I need you to do it before you keep going, because the next few minutes are going to remind you why dogs exist in this world. Hit that button. This channel is where stories like Danoa's live. Now back to our girl. Danua learned very quickly that Lily made certain sounds. A cry meant something was wrong. A soft whimper meant she was stirring. A giggle, that pure, ridiculous 3-month-old giggle, meant it was the greatest moment in Danua's entire day. You could watch Danua's ears perk up the second that sound started. Her tail would begin to move, slowly at first, then faster, until her whole back half was swaying like she couldn't contain it. But here is what people don't understand about Great Danes. They are not just big dogs. They are emotional creatures. They read the room. They feel the weight of a house. And Danua felt it every single day. The exhaustion of new parents, the 3 a.m. feedings, the tension of two people trying to figure out the most important job of their lives. And what did Danua do with that feeling? She showed up, every single time. When Lily's mom sat on the floor at 2 in the afternoon, too tired to move, Danua walked over and placed her head in her lap, not asking for anything, just there. When Lily's dad had a hard day and sat on the couch in silence, Danua climbed up beside him, taking up 5 times more space than she should have, and leaned into him like a warm wall that refused to let him fall. And Lily? Lily thought Danua was the funniest, softest, most magical thing she had ever encountered in her short little life. The first time Lily grabbed a fistful of Danua's ear, Danua didn't even flinch. She turned her enormous head slowly, looked at this tiny human with the grip of a professional arm wrestler, and licked her once on the cheek. Lily screamed with laughter. Danua's tail nearly took out a lamp. This became their ritual. Lily would reach, Danua would wait, Lily would grab, Danua would lick. The laughter would come, and for just a moment, nothing else in the world existed. Here is something worth thinking about. We spend so much time worrying about whether big dogs are safe around babies. We read the articles, we watch the warnings, we second-guess ourselves. But what no one tells you, what you can only really understand when you watch it happen in your own living room, is that some dogs don't need to be taught how to love a child. They already know. Danua never had a lesson in gentleness. Nobody trained her to lower her head carefully, to walk slowly around the baby, to stay close but not too close during tummy time. She just knew, as if somewhere in that ancient, loyal heart, the instruction had always been written: protect the small one, love her completely, never leave her alone. The nights are Danua's favorite time. Once Lily is fed and changed and wrapped up and placed in her crib, Danua settles herself on the floor right below, not on her bed across the room, not in the hallway, right there, below the crib, as close as she can get. and she stays there until morning. Lily's parents started checking the monitor less, not because they stopped caring, but because they knew Danua was already watching. Danua was already there. She is the softest, quietest, most devoted alarm system that has ever existed, and she takes her job with complete and total seriousness. There's a photo on their wall now. Lily is 3 months old in it. She is lying on Danua's side like a tiny captain on a giant ship. Both of them are asleep. Lily's hand is resting on Danua's fur. Danua's nose is almost touching Lily's feet. They have not moved from each other much since that photo was taken. People who visit the house always stop in front of that photo. They don't say anything at first. They just look. And then, almost every single time, they say the same thing. I didn't know a dog could look like that. Like what? Like they belong somewhere. Like they found the exact place in the world they were always supposed to be. Danua is not Lily's pet. That word is too small for what she is. She is her first friend, her first protector, the first heartbeat Lily learned to recognize outside of her own family. On the hard days, the teething days, the fever days, the days when nothing works and everyone is exhausted, Danua is simply there, warm, steady, unshakable, like the one thing in a chaotic house that never changes. Lily is learning to crawl now, and every single time she pushes herself up on those tiny arms and looks around the room with that wide, searching look, she finds Danua first. Not her mom, not her dad, Danua. And the moment she spots her, she moves toward her, slowly, awkwardly, with everything she has. And Danua waits, every single time, patient as sunrise. Maybe that is what love really looks like when it is completely pure. No conditions, no expectations, just, I see you. I am here. I am not going anywhere. Someday Lily will grow up. She will have her first bad day at school, her first heartbreak, her first moment of feeling completely alone in the world. And if Danua is still there, that giant, gray-muzzled, slow-moving old girl, she will walk over, she will place her head in Lily's lap, and Lily will remember without words that she has never once been alone. Do you believe some bonds are just meant to be? Drop your answer in the comments. I would love to know what you think.